And defend the West goal.
Hello and good afternoon, Duke fans, and we welcome you to Glen Ellen and Dushan Field here. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. The time is 1:18, 69 degrees with a slight breeze, where your York Dukes take on their conference rivals, the Glenbard West Hilltoppers. I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me today is Luca DeSanto. Luca, the Dukes are coming off a crushing defeat at home last week to Downers North, while the Glenbard West hitters are kind of on an uprise. They started the year off 0-4, but they've won their last two. They're trying to keep that win streak going as they still have an outside shot of making the playoffs, but they have to win out, and it starts by beating their conference rivals if they want to keep this up. What do both teams have to do in today's game?
Yeah, Connor, you're talking about that improvement on Glenbard West side. That's super important. And, I mean, this is obviously one of the most, if not the most, deeply rooted rivalries in the West Suburban Conference between the Dukes and the Hitters. So they definitely want to improve to 3-4, but not just against any team, but against their rivals, the Dukes. So they need to come in with all the energy they have. Meanwhile, the Dukes definitely try to bounce back. You know, we're going to see how everyone responds. We're going to see how Bruno Massel responds. You may remember he went down with an injury late in that game against Downers Grove North. So we'll see how he responds with that and how he can keep this offense afloat.
Well, I think that's definitely something that's going to impact the running game today. They like to use them a lot in the option. They like to run Massel quite a bit, but last week, you know, like you said, running is how he got hurt, and that's why he's got the shoulder strap or sling or whatever you want to call it on that left shoulder. So we'll see if he really runs or if they're going to lean more heavily on Henry Duda and Jimmy Connors in the backfield, as well as possibly throwing the ball more. I mean, this is, like you said, deeply rooted rivalry. Doesn't matter what your record are. These two teams come to play each week.
Yeah, and, I mean, you're talking about that throwing game definitely being more of an option. I mean, this is Massel's left arm or left shoulder that we're talking about getting injured. His throwing arm, obviously, his right arm. So that should not be impacted at all. So that will definitely be more of an option. So we'll see some more options with Kadowski, Hughes. Yeah, I mean, it'll definitely be much more competitive in throwing-wise.
Interesting to see how this one plays out. We'll be back in 6.5 minutes for kickoff. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network.
Amino and Glenbard West by Chad Hatlett. This time we'd ask everyone to please rise for the playing of our national anthem performed today by the Glenbard West Marching Band.
We welcome you back from the national anthem, and we're just moments away from kickoff here in DeSanto Field. Glenbard West won the toss. They've elected to defer, so that means the Dukes will start with the football. Interesting to see how this offense will bounce back. Really struggled to get something going last week against Downers Grove North.
Yeah, Connor, this game will be a test for York, obviously playing on the road. But you also are looking forward another week playing Lyons Township after this. And Lyons Township, of course, coming off a convincing win last night against who York played in the prior week, Downers Grove North. A lot going on in the West Suburban Conference right now. But we are bringing you a rivalry that goes way back.
Aiden Adachi set to kick it off for the hitters. And here we go. This place is rocking and everyone anticipating. Adachi set to kick it away. And we're off. This one headed towards the left. This one's gonna go out of bounds. No, they're gonna call that one a touchback. That one looked like it bounced out of bounds at about the 1 yard line.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one, but nonetheless, that'll put the Dukes up at the 25.
So now here comes Bruno Massel in this offense, and someone to keep an eye out on is this whole offensive line. You have Jack Bodak, your center, Cam Sivright, Costa Campus, Joseph Reef, and Jack War.
Yeah, this has been a solid offensive line. They did struggle a bit last week, as you can imagine, so that's also a front that's looking to bounce back.
Henry Duda in the backfield. Massel's got twins to his right. It's Alexander and Hughes. On first down, they hand it off to Henry Duda, who's going to cut up the middle and get tripped up after a pickup of about 3 yards.
Number 26, Henry Duda, the ball carrier. Stopped by number 1, Zach Altabarani.
Jack Birnbaum, Simon Kadowski also out there.
Gain of 4, second down and 6.
This is a team, this is an offense that really needs to establish the run game early. Really need to get ahead. That didn't really get anything going in the run, and then that forced them to pass, something they haven't done all year. Here's Massel on second down. Dumps it off to Duda. Still on his feet, still in bounds. Another nice pickup, so that'll bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, that was a good check down, or Good reception there by Duda, getting some more yards along with that. Massel kind of threw it pretty quick. Duda wasn't 100% ready, but he was able to react in time.
11 minutes now. 3rd down and 4. Ball on the Duke's 34-yard line. Trips right for Massel. Kadowski on the top of your screen by himself. Massel, QB draw. Here he goes on 3rd down, and he's going to be stopped short.
Quarterback number 1, Bruno.
Great job by this Hitters defense, forcing a 3 and out.
Down by number 24,
Yeah, and you can imagine Massel's not really going at 100% on the run game right now, Connor. Questionable play there on 3rd down, very costly, and now York's going to be forced to punt it.
Was not a big fan of the quarterback draw for one reason. When he came back out, he kind of turned away. Instead of turning to the left, he spun around and turned to the right to not expose that left shoulder, and that just kind of shows that he probably isn't at 100% in terms of taking these big hits like we're used to him seeing. Brennan Kennedy to punt it away. High snap, he recovers nicely, gets it off in time. This one's a high punt, going to end up at around the 40-yard line. This one's going to be returned. Missed tackle, breaks another one, and now the Hitters will have great field position at the 46-yard line. Mason Ellens, the 6-foot senior defensive back wide receiver, on the punt return.
That was a good job by Owens there. He was able to evade 2 tackles, take it down just short of the 45.
Now this Hitter offense comes out on the field. On 1st down, back to pass. With time, airs it out, and it's going to be caught for a 1st down. And the Hitters all the way down to the 30-yard line. Nice pass by the sophomore quarterback, Oliver Valdez. Flags fly. So it'll be holding against Glenbard West, so that will negate the last play. But what a way to open it up. You had Valdez on 1st down, roll out the pocket, and complete the pass.
Yeah, this is a rejuvenated energy on this Saturday afternoon that Glenbard West is coming with, Connor.
Ball is marked at the 35-yard line.
This one's going to push them.
22.
It's going to be 1st and 22, so this is going to push them back quite a bit. Stopping the play here, it looks like they're going to respot the ball. So they move it up a couple yards. And they move it up some more, so they fix it to 1st and 20, as it should be, so ball moved up to the 37-yard line. Tayon Oriental, the running back, he's going to hand it off on 1st down for a short gain. I'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Number 4, Mason
Ellens on the carry. This is something you're going to see a lot. You're going to see Tayon Oriental, the running back. He can throw it too, so don't count him out, but he's going to be lining up under center in the shotgun quite a bit.
Yeah, those are some interesting options that you could get as an offense with that playability, Connor.
Kind of compares to someone like a Taysom Hill of the New Orleans Saints. Can kind of do it all. Here's Oriental, and they hand it off to Ellens again. Ellens rushing up, and he's going to be stopped.
Ellens, the ball carrier.
Nice hit that time. Evan Gaw and Drew Richardson right there. He's going to bring up 3rd and long.
A gain of 1.
Ellens picks up a yard.
15.
You're going to see the Hitters run a lot of personnel changes, especially on offense. You're constantly shuffling in and out running backs and receivers as well as quarterbacks. Oriental, man in motion, Oriental in the shotgun. He's going to drop back, looks to throw. He's going to air this one out. Has a man, good defense, and it's out of bounds. Great job, Eddie Sika. There's a late flag. I can't believe they just threw that. Oriental way overthrows his receiver. That pass was intended for Jack Davis. But they're going to get him for pass interference, it looks like.
Pass interference.
Yeah, late
against
flag for
York.
sure. And Sika has had a bit of trouble this season with penalties. That's really unfortunate right there. And yeah, you're talking about a really late flag.
I don't understand. I mean, that throw was basically out of bounds, and Oriental overthrew him too. Nonetheless, the hitters with a big break, picking up a first down. Now they're in Duke's territory. No, they're short of the first down, actually.
Ball is marked the 43-yard line.
Is that going to move the? Yes, so that will move the chains. Looked like they were going to be just about a yard short, but they respot the ball. You're on first down. They go look to throw. This one is just a bit too low. Not enough arm on there.
18, Oliver Valdez.
18 is the one who threw it.
Connor, this is definitely a different atmosphere today. I mean, obviously an afternoon game on the weekend. This is something you don't see as much anymore.
Yeah, especially with most places having lights. Glenbard West, one of the few schools, especially considering its size. As here's Oriental bouncing to the left. He's going to cut back up, but he's going to get thrown down to the ground. Evan Gahn. Once again, alongside him was Eddie Sika. They both make the tackle there.
Yeah, and Oriental looks a bit shaken up right now, holding his knee. Looks like he's going to get taken out. Right as he was brought down, he was grabbing at his right knee.
Oliver Valdez back in at quarterback. They bring back in Owens as well as Peter Fancer. Another big, lanky wide receiver. Dylan Platten also out there. So trips right for Valdez. He drops back to pass, looking immediately. This one's wobbly. It will be tipped up and batted down.
Complete.
Really nice job there by the Duke's defense.
And you talk about that lankiness of Platten there, and even though that was still such a high throw, he's such a tall, lanky person, he still wasn't able to bring down that high throw, and obviously he was a bit frustrated throwing down his mouthpiece there.
A really great job by Owen Chale in coverage. Now that will bring up 4th down to 9. Special teams are out there. Hitter's going to punt it away. Here's the punt, and Kodowski calls for the fair catch.
Punt is taken as a fair catch.
Solid punt from Jack Walty, and now the Dukes will take over.
By number 16, Kodowski. First down and 10, York. Ball at the 11-yard line.
We'll see how the Dukes respond. Hitter's defense did a great job forcing a 3-and-out on the first drive. Really not a big fan so far of still thinking back at that 3rd down play where they went Massel on the quarterback draw.
Yeah, the Dukes need to be aware of the situation that they're in. I mean, injury bug has definitely been plaguing, but
Quinlan Hughes in motion. Quick handoff. Here's Henry Duda, and he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a pickup of a yard. Not really going anywhere.
That was number 15.
in comes Jimmy
PJ
Connors for
McLafferty
the
with the
Dukes.
ball.
Jimmy was also limited last week,
Gain of 1, 2nd down and
so
9.
we'll see how he bounces back this week, but it was definitely a rough game for him and a rough game for the running game entirely.
Yeah, they were really missing his presence, but it's kind of hard to get him on the field when the defense is constantly having to play almost all the snaps. They send Hughes in motion again. I'm sorry, Duda on the jet sweep. He's going to get it. He bounces out to the right side before being pushed out of bounds. So once again, the Dukes find themselves in the 3rd and short situation.
7, Fanter. Ball's marked at the 16-yard line. Gain of 4, 3rd down and
Dukes need to
5.
be mindful here on this 3rd and 7 this time around.
We'll see what the play is. They have Alexander Hughes, Birnbaum, and Kodowski out there. They've got Connors in at running back. So trips left for Massel, Kodowski in the one-on-one. He drops back to pass. Massel scans the field, in trouble, escapes the pocket, throws this one up, and he's got him wide open and completes it over the middle. It's Jack Birnbaum, and he'll be brought down at midfield. Dukes pick up the first down and a lot more.
Great read there by Massel under pressure, and great job getting open there for Birnbaum. He was right open between the 40 and 45-yard line there and was able to get a few extra yards, bringing them right to the 50.
Sideline warning issued to the Dukes.
Sideline warning against York.
Not completely sure what that's for. Coach Gelso wants an explanation here.
They just moved them back 15 yards. I'm really confused on what's happening right now. I've never seen an officiating crew move. I mean, it's a loss of 15 yards.
Yeah, that's major. I mean, that's even before Birnbaum caught it there.
You just moved them back 15 yards.
Must have been something serious.
It's different if it's a penalty, but they called warning. Really just a confusing sequence of events. Nonetheless, fresh set of downs for the Dukes. On first down, Hughes in motion once again. They hand it off to Connors up the middle, and he's rushing his way for a nice 6-yard carry.
Number 24, Spizzeri on the carry. Stopped by number 4, Mason Ellens. Falls at the 42, gain of 7.
Mason Ellens making the tackle.
3.
This is kind of what Connors is just going to do. He's going to run it up the middle, and he's going to challenge you, say, try to bring me down. I know you can't. This brings up 2nd and 3 for the Dukes. Massel goes right back to Connors. This time he's bouncing up, and he's going to be brought down. Leading the way, Jaden Daniel, the 5'11 defensive end.
Yeah, that was a good job. Glenbard West able to swallow up that offensive line and then able to get right to Connors there.
I mean, he breaks through immediately. Really nice play by this Hitters defense, and they're playing quite well so far. Aside from the big pass given up, it's really the only sort of offense, and the Dukes once again find themselves in a favorable situation, and that's going to be a flag. It's going to be offsides, so that'll give. It's an easy way to get a first down. So they lost 2 yards on that last rush after a nice play by Daniel, and now they charge this defensive line with offside. So now 1st and 10. Ball's at the 46-yard line. So is Duda lining up. He's kind of in the middle of your screen. Alexander at the bottom. They send him in motion. Now he goes behind. Massel, quick pass. It's complete. Kodowski on the one-on-one, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down, and he's going to be brought down at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great job by Kodowski there to get that first down. You saw him kind of shooing off his defender there off the back of his foot. He's able to get a couple extra yards by doing that.
3 minutes, 50 seconds and counting left to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Dukes. They're marching down the field. You have Duda once again lining up in the slot. They send him in motion. They fake the jet sweep, and now they go Connors. Connors gets really close to the first down. Really nice rush on first down. And you know, I think, Luca, to your point, this is how they're going to compensate for Massel not really being able to run. You're going to see Duda lining up as a receiver more. You're going to see Connors getting more carries.
Yeah, and this is exactly what the Dukes needed last week. Connors able to run up the middle so well, and that is definitely compensation with Massel not being a running option.
2nd and 4 now. Ball on the Hitters' 37-yard line. Massel is going to keep it himself. Goes out to the left. He's going to pick up the first down and much more. And Massel still on his feet, and he gets thrown out of bounds. Picks up the first down and about 12 yards after that.
Yeah, we were just talking about Massel's running option not being an option, but he saw a great opening there on the left. He was able to get right through and shimmy his way in.
I think they're still entrusting him to run the option, Luca, and they're probably got told by Coach Murphy, if you see the hole, go for it. And he saw it split the seam there. Able to pick up the first down and a lot more. Now they're marching down the field still. Ball on the 22-yard line. Fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, Massel. He's going to keep it himself again, but this time he gets tripped up and falls over. Looked like Duda thought he was getting the ball, and Massel kind of had to yank it out, but he was running the other direction, gets tripped up and falls. So that'll be a loss for this offense.
Yeah, we saw a similar play where Duda and Massel had a miscommunication a few games ago. Thankfully, this time, rather than last time, they fumbled. This time they didn't. It was still Massel getting brought down, but he was still able to secure the ball.
Hunter Stepanek comes in at tight end. And are they going to get Glenbard West on a flag again? I think they are. Offsides once again, so that'll kind of negate the 4-yard loss. That'll actually give them a yard. Make it 2nd and 9. Twins right, Kadowski at the top of your screen for Massel. Connor still the running back. Back to pass. He throws. It's complete. Simon Kadowski with the catch, and now the Dukes are inside the 10-yard line. This one will be spotted at the 6, and they're knocking on the door to score first.
Yeah, Kadowski, great job there, running to grab, take down the ball. He bobbled it for a second, and he almost got it stripped away from a defender, but he was still able to grip it.
Less than a minute to go here in this first quarter. 2nd and 8. 2nd and goal, I'm sorry, 1st and goal, I should say. We'll see what they do here. Duda lining up at receiver. 5 seconds on the play clock. They hand it to Jimmy Connors. Breaks a tackle, and he makes his way into the end zone. The Dukes strike first, make it 6-0. Jimmy Connors with the touchdown carry.
That run by Connors looked effortless. He was able to bounce right off of one of his linemen and able just to go further left, right in, with no response there from Glenbard West.
The Dukes strike first in rivalry week, leaving 32 and a half seconds left on the clock here in this first quarter. Really just nice drive put together. They were aided by a couple of penalties.
Extra point by George Danagelis is good.
Two offsides penalties really helping them there. Brennan Kennedy's extra point is through the uprights and good. So now we have a 7-0 game. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to step away for a minute. Glenbard West getting the ball right after we get back. We welcome you back, 7-0. For those of you just joining us, I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me, Luca DeSanto. Dukes capped off an excellent scoring drive with a Jimmy Connors 8-yard rushing touchdown. Now the hitters looking to respond. Tayon Oriental and Mason Ellens back deep for the Hilltoppers. Jack O'Connor set to kick it off. This one's a little squib kick, and this one, no one's touching it. This is a fight for the ball. I think the Dukes might have coming up with it. And they have it! Special teams miscommunication pays off for the Dukes.
Yeah, interesting going for the squib kick there, Connor, but the Dukes saw ahead. Great job there by Jack O'Connor, pinning them. Huge miscommunication by the hitters.
They weren't really trying for an offside kick. I just don't think they wanted to kick it to Oriental and Owens, who are just so explosive in the return game. And no one went for the ball at past 10 yards, and the special teams unit just pounces on it, and they pick it up.
Now the Dukes have a chance here to score again. They have 28 seconds to go.
Not only that, they've got excellent field position. They're at the hitter's 32-yard line.
Yeah, they definitely have some time to do something.
They've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. First down and 10. Massel on first down, hands it off to Duda. Duda, no seam for him, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Henry Duda with the ball.
Slow start for Duda so far. This line really having trouble creating a hole for him, and their Dukes will just let the clock roll out. They have a 7-0 lead, and they head into the second quarter on the Glenbard West 32-yard line after the excellent play by the special teams unit. We'll step away. Second quarter coming your way. You're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back from the quarter's end. We now step into the second quarter with the Dukes on the 32-yard line. Second down and 10. Jimmy Connors with the carry, trying to bounce up, tries cut back up the middle, and he'll pick up 4 yards.
Number 34, Connors, the ball carrier.
Wasn't looking too good for him there, but he's able to split the seam up the middle, cut back, and turn nothing into a little bit of something.
Ball's marked the 28-yard line, gain of 4, third down and 6.
Third and 6 coming up. Connor's still at running back. You have Quinlan Hughes at the bottom of your screen. Hunter Stepnick comes out to play tight end. Massel is going to give it to Connors. Connors going to the right, and he'll be short.
34, Connors again with the ball, stopped by number 5, Bell.
Picks up a couple there, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
Gain of 1 to the 27-yard line.
They give him a yard, so it'll bring up 4th and 5. The offense will stay out, and we'll see what Mike Murphy dials up here.
4th down and 5.
This would be a huge 4th down stand for this hitter's defense after giving the Dukes the football back on the kickoff. Really need to tap in. It's a big 3rd down right here. And a timeout will be called by the Dukes to talk things over.
Timeout.
Look at what play are you dialing up here?
You know, I'm going to try and go for a short passing play here. I mean, the running option seems to be going a bit slow here. But Connor's running up the middle is definitely an option still.
We'll see what Mike Murphy and the offense talk over in the huddle. Don't go anywhere. 4th down and 5 coming up for the Dukes. 10:34 left to go in the second. Back from the timeout, 4th down and 5. Dukes on the Glenbard West 27-yard line. And they were going to go, they'd like to go for a field goal. This will be the first field goal attempt of the year. Brennan Kennedy will be the kicker. High snap, good hold, and this one's going to be well short. It might have been tipped. Nonetheless, it's no good. Great job by the hitters, special teams to make up and stop the Dukes. They walk away with no points, and now the offense coming back on the field.
Yeah, that was definitely not the play that I was expecting, and I'm not sure that was the play that anyone was really expecting. Interesting call there. Again, first field goal of the season. Start off 0-1.
I mean, we've seen the Dukes in this situation a ton of times, so it really surprised me, honestly, to see them elect to kick the football. It just wasn't something that I really ever really crossed my mind.
The ball's marked back at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
So not completely sure why, but the ball is moved back to the 20 for the hitters.
Oriental at quarterback still. Back off after walking off injured the last drive. On 1st down, it's give to Ellens. Ellens bouncing over, and that might be a late hit, and flags fly. It will be a late hit. They're going to get Evan Gahn for a late hit on Mason Ellens.
It's interesting. Gahn definitely upset there.
I mean, Ellens was running out of bounds, and Gahn just came in late and kind of ran into him. Definitely wasn't trying to hurt him after the play, but nonetheless, there was contact, and that will always be a penalty if the runner is out of bounds. So Ellens with a good run, and then on top of that, you get extra yardage due to the personal foul. So this is going to move him almost all the way to midfield. Ball is going to be, actually, it's right on midfield. Ball is spotted at the 50-yard line. First and 10 for Oriental and the hitters. They send a man in motion. Oriental going to keep it up the middle, and he'll pick up 3 yards on 1st down.
Oriental, the ball carrier, stopped by number 32, Evan Gahn and friends.
Evan Gahn on the tackle on the previous play.
Ball's marked at the 46, gain of 4, 2nd down and 6.
Oriental picking up the play. They bring back in Peter Fantner. Coming out is Jack Davis, a running back receiver. 5 seconds to get the snap off. Got 3 seconds. Are they going to get it off? Man in motion, and it's going to be timeout called by GBW. Would have been close. I think they might have gotten it out, but the timeout, probably a smart, wise decision to call a timeout. Maybe talk things over, see how the rest of this drive is going to play off. So we'll step away while Chad Hetlett and his team talks it over. You're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back after the offense talks it over. Nearly didn't get a snap off. Called the timeout to avoid taking the delay of game penalty. Man in motion. Oriental fakes the handoff. Now drops back to pass. He's got a man open. This one is going to be overthrown. The intended receiver, Peter Fanter.
Number 7, Peter Fanta.
Yeah, that's the first far thrown we've seen so far. And, I mean, this is mainly a running-oriented offense here, but talking about pretty explosive and quick team here. So it's definitely a threat on both ends.
Both of Oriental's deep balls just been overthrown. Just by about 5 yards, though still hasn't found that touch yet. Oriental still at quarterback. He's got twins to the left. No one to the right. They send a man in motion. It's Davis and
delay
of game against Glenbard West, so that's going to move him back a little bit.
49-yard line.
Yeah, this hitter's offense is definitely moving pretty slow.
They're down in
for
the
the snap.
No huddle here. Looks to be the same play. It likely will be. Davis in motion. Oriental looking his way. Airs this one out, and this one was a wobbly pass. Oriental loses his helmet.
Yeah, so they're definitely going to throw a flag there. Coach Gelso still wants an explanation.
It's an ineligible man downfield.
Ineligible man downfield, so it's declined. So that will bring up 4th and 11. So the hitters. Coach Hetland wants an explanation on the GBW sideline. No one really knows no one on the Glenbard West sideline really knows what's going on. But here comes out the special team, so they're going to punt it away. Simon Kadaski back deep for the Dukes, set to return. Just don't think these officials are doing a great job communicating to both sidelines like normal, and that's just causing confusion between both coaches.
You need a valid explanation always.
Good punt here. Kadaski going to let this one bounce, and it bounces off to the side and goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Good job there. Great punt, able to pin York.
Down, York.
So 34-yard punt for the hitters, and the Dukes offense will now come back out and take over. Still 7-0. Still 7-0 lead for the Dukes, I should say, as they try to string together another long drive. You know, I think the goal in mind, obviously to score again, but if possible, kind of drag this drive out a little bit longer. You got just under 9 minutes left to go. Objective 1 is scoring. Massel turns around, set to throw. This one will be complete to Birnbaum, and Birnbaum will pick up about 8 yards before being brought down.
Bit of a bullet sidearm there from Massel. Could definitely see the spin on that ball, and it was just a perfect dart over to Birnbaum.
You know, this is really where he thrives. And like you said, this is why you keep mentioning why you want to see more plays like this. Massel really thrives. He can make throws on the run, and he's excellent at making these short passes, short 5-6 yard air passes to his receivers. And he especially loves his tight end, Jack Birnbaum, who's just been getting more and more involved with the offense as the weeks go on. They send Duda in motion. Massel gives it to Connors, who goes up the middle. If he didn't get the first down, it'll be, no, they keep pushing him. So he definitely got the first down there. The chains will move. They'll spot him down at the 35-yard line.
First down.
Yeah, there wasn't any sign of stopping there. It looked like an end of play. But we're still able just to trudge right through that pack.
And, you know, it's become commonplace to see Connors just pick up, you know, in a big huddle, just still go for an extra 3 or 4 yards. It's just, it kind of unfazes these Duke fans because they're just accustomed to it now, but it's really just an impressive thing that he continues to do. Massel keeps this one up the middle. He's going to go nowhere, maybe a yard.
Quarterback Massel with the keeper.
QB keeper does not work.
Tackled by number 5, Val
7 minutes,
Jones.
15 seconds and counting.
Gain of 1, balls at the 36, second down and 9.
2nd and 9. So they do award Massel with the yard. Massel Trips to his left. It's Duda, Birnbaum, and then Quinlan Hughes. Simon Kodowski to his right by himself. And they got him to, wow. I thought they got him to jump again.
We'll see what they call. No, it's just a timeout here.
No, Coach Gelso had to run down and call a timeout. I think everyone on the offense was looking for there to be an offsides penalty. They don't get it, so now they're going to have to burn their second timeout. They get this half. So we'll step away. 6:46 left to go. Dukes with a 7-0 lead on their own 36. 2nd and 9 coming up. Back from the timeout, 2nd down and 9. 6 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in the first half. 7-0 lead for the Dukes. Twins to the left of Massel. Actually, twins on both sides. Now they send Hughes in motion. Massel drops back to pass. He's going to air this one out, and it's in between Jack Birnbaum and Hayden Alexander. Not really sure who that one was going for. Quinlan Hughes was calling for it. He was wide open about 4 yards from the line of scrimmage. Nonetheless, it's an incompletion, 3rd and 9.
That was a quick throw for sure, and it doesn't really look like Massel was under that much pressure, so not sure why he threw that so quickly and who that intended target was.
I think he was probably hoping that, well, if it was going for Birnbaum, he just overthrew him. If it was going for Alexander, he was hoping he turned around a bit earlier. And Alexander did not. So I don't think anyone was on the same page there. Now 3rd down and 9. Massel, empty set, under immediate pressure, escapes the pocket. He's going to throw this one up. He's got Kodowski. He makes a catch. Toe taps to the sideline for a first down.
That is a huge play right there and a great pass by Massel, finding Kodowski. He was able to evade pressure going left. Found Kodowski. He was able to stay 2 toes down. Perfect.
Great job by Massel, too. Off the back foot, just aired it out. He found Kodowski downfield with separation, too. Now fresh set of downs. They send Duda in motion. They're going to give it to him off the jet sweep. Good block by Connors. Duda with some room to go, and he breaks down the sideline. Henry Duda all the way to the end zone.
There's some explosive running game right there, Connor.
28 yards to the end
Touchdown, Dukes. Hank the Tank for 28 yards. Makes this a 2-score lead for York, and as they go up 13-0.
And that is just a huge run there by Duda. He was able to stay in bounds on the far right. There was just no stopping him.
Really kind of 2 plays. You had the big bomb to Simon Kodowski on 3rd down. And then you send Duda in motion off the jet sweep. And shout out Jimmy Connors with an excellent block to help Duda find the lane and get through. Brennan Kennedy kicks the extra point, and it's good. He's 2 for 2 on extra points on the day. 6:25 left to go. Glenbard West really needs to respond. 14-0 lead for the Dukes. We'll step away for just a minute. Don't forget you're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back. 14 14-0 your score in favor of the Dukes. 6 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. Oriental and Owens back deep for the hitters. Jack O'Connor set to kick it off. This time he boots it away, and this one will go past the end zone for a touchback. So this will put them on the 20-yard line. We'll see what adjustments this Glenbard West offense is going to make. You know, the passing game was honestly at its best when they brought Valdez out and put him at quarterback. Haven't seen too much of him, though. Mostly been Oriental at QB. And that's where he'll stay. This is more of a run-heavy. This is a very run-heavy offense, more so than the Dukes. Oriental on first down, going to keep it. Goes up the middle.
Tian Oriental on the keeper.
Helmet, another helmet flies off. It's Oriental's helmet again.
Yeah, you might want to get that checked out. It's second time, maybe tighten it. So
they're going to have to bring out an entirely new personnel. At quarterback, it will be Oliver Valdez. Because the helmet came off, you have to come out for one play. Owen Shale, Evan gone. Those two stopped Oriental on first down. Valdez under center, man in motion. They'll hand it off, bouncing to the right and picking up a couple extra yards. That time, number 33, Dylan Vlock, the first time we've called his name in today's affair.
33, Dylan Vlock.
This offensive line for Glenbard West has been really reactive to all plays going on.
Cole, balls at the 28, third down and 2.
Oriental goes back out at quarterback. Kind of looks like Glenbard West is running almost two, like, the line stays mostly the same, but they're running two teams of quarterback, running back, and receiver, it looks like. Oriental once again goes up the middle, lowers the shoulder and barrels for a first down.
Oriental with the keeper. First down,
so first down for Glenbard West. Oriental gets the play from Coach Hetlett. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. West looking to get some points on the board for the first time today. Oriental fakes the handoff, now goes back up the middle, and he gets lit up by Jimmy Connors, who's right there. Oriental lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jimmy Connors once again showing strength on both sides of the field, playing defense and offense. Definitely a force for the Dukes.
Now Tayon Oriental once again, and they're gonna get false start on GBW. And once again, it's really the false start and offside penalties really hurting them on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. Jamarcus Kelly now in at running back. And they're gonna shuffle some personnel. Yes, they are. Oriental out. Back in is Valdez. Bringing out more receivers now. Jamarcus Kelly still in at running back. Trips left. Valdez fakes the handoff now, rolls out to his left. Under pressure. He's getting chased down by Evan Gone, and he gets brought down. Big loss for Glenbard West. Valdez couldn't find an open man, had no protection after rolling out to the left. And he gets brought down pretty quickly.
Big loss indeed, Connor. The offensive line not able to support Valdez there, trying to get a good throwing option. This York defense strikes again.
21.
There's no guards, no tackles, no offensive linemen pulling to the left with him. Really don't understand leaving your quarterback exposed, and that's for any offense, just from what I've seen so far this year. Oriental trips right, now back to pass. Airs this one out deep. He's got a man. This one a 50-50 ball. Good defense. No, they have Eddie Sika for a penalty. Wow, again? He didn't even turn around.
Wow.
Nope. That's going to be on Glenbard West.
Okay. Let's see what the call is here.
I thought they got Sika again.
Interference against Glenbard West.
No, they call pass interference on the offense.
Even more interesting. Okay.
I thought they almost called Sika again for PI. He's going to say he did not turn around.
Yeah.
Ball's overthrown. And I'm struggling to understand why they're leaving Oriental out there for the deep balls. You know, he's just off today. His touch has not been good, and from what we've seen, it looks like Valdez has just been a little bit stronger in the passing game. I'd honestly like to see Oriental more, you know, lining up at running back. I think he'll honestly be more effective there than trying to run the option, because the Dukes are well prepared for this. Something they struggled with last year when Glenbard West came into Elmhurst and defeated them. Now the hitter's set to punt it away. This one, a weak punt. This one's not really going anywhere. And this one rolls back and will be down at the 44-yard line of Glenbard West. That punt went 22 yards.
Quadri, please report to the press box. Mohammed Quadri.
So 22-yard punt for Glenbard West. Dukes getting the ball back with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first half, but they do have great field position. It would be huge for them to go up 3 scores before the end of the first half. Connors at running back. Massel trips right. Kadowski at the bottom of your screen to his left. They send Connors in motion. This one, quick pass, caught by Connors. And he will fight his way for a good break, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up the first down. Flag flies late.
Number 34.
Again, Connors trudging right through. Looked like he was down again, and no, he just kept moving.
Breaks a tackle at the end. Not only did he drag the defenders with him, breaks a
face mask
tackle.
Against Glenbard West.
Face mask on Glenbard West. So that will move the change even further.
27-yard line. First down.
So in one play, they go to the 27-yard line. And they still have 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Clock is still running. If they want to take advantage of this, they're going to have to hurry up here. Trips to the left. Alexander at the bottom of your screen. Birnbaum and then Henry Duda. Massel, quick pass high, but it's brought down by Duda, who has some room to run, and he'll step out of bounds. Stop the clock. Good pickup.
Knocked out of bounds by number 4, Mason
Duda
Allen.
again able to secure that. Massel whipped it over pretty quick, and he was still able to get some extra yards once again.
Mason Owens on the tackle for GBW, and they award the Dukes with another first down. So this time, now the ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Duda in motion. Massel hands it off to Connors. Connors barreling through, and he's going to pick up 4 yards. Finally brought down.
Connors, the ball carrier.
Brought down by a trio of Glenbard West defenders. Looks like Val Jones, one of them. Inside linebacker for the Glenbard West defensive unit. Now 2nd and 5. 1:35 to go. Massel going to keep this one himself. Bounces out to the right side, and he gets tripped up and brought down at the line of scrimmage, so no gain.
Tripped up by number 21, Guzman.
Mateo Guzman there on the tackle. So minute to go. Hunter Stepanik, the tight end, he's at the top of your screen. Simon Kodowski at the bottom of your screen. Connor's still the running back. Massel hands it off to Connors, and he will go down.
We're at the 5.
Right at the 5. This should be good enough to pick up the first down.
Ball at the 7-yard line, gain of 5.
Max Hetlett, the junior inside linebacker, with the tackle.
Clock is still running here.
First down and goal.
And they just stop it.
They just stopped the clock. Luca, we kind of noticed this in the sophomore game when we were filming that the clock is not stopping right away. And there's a flag.
Yeah, they run it again.
So false start on the Dukes.
Start against York.
I mean, they're kind of stopping it late, I feel like. Should stop right as soon as you get the first down, and then it starts again when the official touches the football.
Yeah, for sure.
First down and goal from the 12.
One timeout left for Coach Gelso.
Yeah, it hasn't been noticed. I don't know if it's been noticed by the officials yet.
The clock is running. I wonder if Coach Gelso is just going to wait, call a timeout, and kick a field goal. Or at least attempt to. 4 seconds, and they're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like Brandon Kennedy's going to come
York.
out.
That's their third
onto
and
the
final.
field.
Yeah, they will bring out the special teams unit. 2.6 seconds left to go, so this will be the last play of the first half. And they'll talk it over. Likely to be a field goal. We'll see when we get back. 14-0 your score. Dukes lead. You're watching York Sports Network. Two and a half seconds left to go. Dukes are going to try a field goal again. Kennedy 0 for 1 today. His first attempt got blocked. This one a little bit shorter. 25-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up with plenty of leg, and it's through.
Field goal is
17-0 now as both teams enter halftime. The Dukes with a 17-0 lead.
Connor, this game has definitely been pretty dominant for the Dukes so far. Glenbard West has done a substantial job of slowing down this offense. This definitely could have been a higher scoring game with the amount of possessions that the Dukes have had. So impressive on that front, but what really matters right now is their offensive front coming into this second half. I mean, you're down 17 and you have not scored, and you know you're looking to really shake things up for sure.
I mean, they're really struggling to get not just points on the board, but an offensive drive going itself. I don't really think the Teon Oriental at quarterback is working. I'd like to see more. You get Oliver Valdez more in at quarterback, and then maybe try out Oriental in the backfield. But the point is, changes need to be made. So Coach Hetlett obviously knows that. So we'll see what he thinks of to kind of get this offense going. He's got 15 minutes to talk it over with his team, and we'll return in 15 minutes. 17-0 your score. You're watching York Sports Network. Second half action coming your way in just a bit. Welcome back to the second half of this York Glenbard West football game. The Dukes with a 17-0 lead over the Hitters. First half was capped off by a Brennan Kennedy last-second field goal. The Hitters won the toss, elected to defer, so they will receive the kickoff first. Jack O'Connor set to boot it away for the Dukes. Hitters really needs to get something going. Really no sense of an offense so far in this first half. For those of you just joining us, I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me is Luca DeSanto, and here we go. O'Connor boots this one out of the end zone for a touchback. So
through the end zone for a touchback. First down
this Glenbard West offense will take over at the 20-yard line. Pretty uneventful first half for this Glenbard West offense outside of a couple of first downs. Really not much there for this team. Teon Oriental really struggling in the Teon Oriental, I should say, really struggling in the passing game. Really has to get something going. On first down, he'll drop back to pass. Now flushed out the pocket, and he's just going to see the lane, and he's going to run. He has a first down and more. And now he sidesteps out of bounds, so he goes untouched, picks up the first down. It's a big 20-yard gain.
Seems to be a flag on the field there, but that was some great running there by Oriental nonetheless. And that's that running game we were talking about in the backfield, Connor.
Likely going to be holding as everyone's coming back.
There's no penalty.
No penalty. So they take it back. So the biggest play of the biggest play so far for this Glenbard West offense will stand. Nice job, like you said, by Teon Oriental. Really, he was set to throw. Then he just saw the Dukes giving him all this space to the left, and he just took it. That just shows he's got great awareness. Jamarcus Kelly coming out. Oriental, low snap, gonna hand it off to Ellens, who gets lit up, picks up a yard.
Mason Ellens, the ball carrier. Stop at number 37, Grazzini.
Ellens listed as a wideout, but he really
9.
has only been getting run so far. Ellens goes to the sideline. Oriental really seems like he's coming out with a new offensive weapons every play. Kelly back out there at running back. Oriental fakes the handoff to him. Gonna go up the middle, and he will evades a tackle, now splits a lane at the left side. Really nice job by Teon Oriental. Another flag down, however. If it stands, it'll be an 8-yard pickup for Oriental.
Yeah, he is just coming in with a newfound energy this second half, Connor. I mean, we're pretty early in, but these are 2 big runs already. It looks like they're going to be pushed back after that one. That's unfortunate for the Hitters.
Holding called on Glenbard West, so that'll move him back.
Ball is marked back at the 29-yard line.
So moving back 10 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 19 now.
That would have been a first down, almost a first down, just to think, Connor.
Jamarcus Kelly and Dylan Vlock come out from
19.
Mason Ellens and Dom Sini, the big 6'5" tight end. So Oriental has trips to his right. Man in motion, Oriental dumps this one off. It'll be complete. Ellens with the catch. He picks up 5 yards. So 3rd and long.
For Mason Ellens, tackle number 19, Cole. Falls at the 33-yard line.
Briggs Cole with the tackle. Joe Reeve, Tyler Hayes, Owen Roberts, the defensive lineman out there. You have Mikey Grazzini, Evan Gahn, Sam Deverman at linebacker, Eddie Sika, Briggs Cole, Drew Richardson, and Aiden Lincoln, the secondary for this Dukes defense. Man in motion, Oriental drops back the throw with time. This one is going to be caught for a first down. Hitters pick it up. Nice pass by Oriental. Great body control by Jack Davis to come down with the catch.
Yeah, and although there was a lot of coverage by the Dukes there from that secondary, Connor, there was still nothing they could do. That was such an impressive catch.
They go no huddle. They're going to blow this play dead. It was a pitch to Jamarcus Kelly, but they're going to call him false start. And penalties continue to hurt this offense, Luca. It seems like every time they get a big play, they follow it up with a holding or a false start, and it's really just slowing them down. And again, that's another big reason why they haven't been able to put any points up.
Yeah, it feels like they're getting ahead of themselves on a lot of these plays, Connor. There's a lot of jitters almost.
Oriental fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, gets past Reef. Can he get past Gone? No, yes he can, but he can't get past Drew Richardson.
Oriental taken down.
So he's taken down.
Richardson with a savvy tackle there.
Number 20,
really nice job.
Drew Richardson on the tackle.
Oriental's lucky. If he got brought down to the first, that would have been a loss of like 5 or 6 yards when Reef was right there.
17.
Angelo Martiri, Hunter Stepanik come in for Tyler Hayes and Owen Roberts. Same formation. They send Ellens in motion. They're going to hand it off to him. Mason Ellens. Oh, nice block. Mason Ellens gets back about 5 or 6 yards.
Stopped by number 2.
Evan Gone hit hard. Angelo Martiri on the tackle. Really nice block there by Don Cini.
Martiri looks like he got hit there, so he's going to get taken out.
They go back to Hayes. Twins left of Oriental. Oriental this is a quarterback draw, and he'll pick up 5 more yards. So this will bring up 4th down and 4.
Riggins Cole, balls at the 38-yard line.
They're going to go for it. Seems pretty obvious. The spot they were at, this was going to be 4 downs all along. They run it again. Oriental gets tripped up, and he's short. Flags fly.
Oriental on the keeper. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah,
and it's on Glenbard West.
Holding against Glenbard West, a preliminary.
They didn't even get the first down.
No, they're gonna decline it. Ref's talking it over. It should be a turnover. Coach Gelso obviously going to decline the penalty. If he is, it looks like he's spotted short. A lot of discussion going on right now.
There's confusion between the refs and confusion between the coaches again, Connor.
So the penalty is declined. It's a turnover.
York takes over on downs, 1st and 10.
Now Coach Setlett wants an explanation. And like you said, Luca, this has kind of been going.
This is having to be held back.
Yes,
from the refs.
I mean they've kind of been going back and forth all game, and I understand where this frustration is coming from and why they're bullying over. You get called, you get told one thing by the officials, and they go over check with the other side. And this isn't about a right or wrong, and there's a flag.
Oh wow, yeah.
Unsportsmanlike on Coach Setlett. So that's going to move the Dukes up.
Unsportsmanlike penalty against Glenbard West. Well, we moved to the 50-yard line.
I mean, the biggest thing you need to be sure of as an official is that you're being consistent with your calls. But there's definitely been some inconsistencies.
Not necessarily inconsistencies. I would more just call it lack of communication, and that's, I think, what is really upsetting both sidelines. And you see Coach Setlett fails to keep his composure. Now that'll give the Dukes an extra 15 yards. They bounce out Duda. Massel, quick pass, complete. Duda up the middle with a lane, and he picks up 9 yards.
Dukes just aren't stopping. Duda was
Duda, the ball
just
carrier,
gone
stopped
in an
by
instant.
number 21, Guzman. Falls at the 41-yard line, 2nd down and 1.
So bring up 2nd and 10. Officials still talking to Coach Setlet. Not really sure what they're telling him he has to do.
Pointing at a player.
Are they pointing at a player and an assistant coach? I can't really tell.
I think it's an assistant coach.
They're telling him something, not really sure. They'll resume play now. Clock starts up again at 6 minutes, 33 seconds. Also, yeah, someone got thrown out. They threw out an assistant. So an assistant is gone. Now on 2nd down, this should be enough to pick up the first. Just a quick little handoff. And the chains are moving, so they get the first down.
Number 26.
Henry Duda on the carry, able to pick up the necessary yard.
First down at the 40-yard line.
Fresh set of downs. Dukes taking their time. They're probably just starting to get into the mode where they just wind down, start to burn as much clock as you possibly can. Massel going to keep this one, rolls to the right, and he gets tripped up.
Number 1, Massel.
Glenbard West defense definitely getting tested, battle tested here. I mean, you saw that the offense was working for sure for Glenbard West, but those penalties were holding you back. So now the question going into this is your defense what can hold you down now if you're getting in trouble with these penalties?
It's just you're in a tough spot because the offense is really having a hard time sustaining drives. I'm honestly impressed with the way this defensive unit for Glenbard West has played today, considering they've been on the field quite a bit. And especially with the way the Dukes run their offense, they're made to wear you down. They're going to tire you out, and once you're exhausted, that's when they strike. Here's Connors, bounces out to the right, flags fly.
34, Connors, the ball carrier. There's a flag on the play. So
it'll be holding against the Dukes. That'll send them back. That moves them back 10 yards. Duda comes out. Quinlan Hughes comes in.
Ball is marked the 47-yard line.
So 2nd and 17. Quinlan Hughes still searching for that first reception of the day. Hayden Alexander at the bottom of your screen. Birnbaum to his right. Twins on either side for Bruno Massel. Connors at running back. Kodowski at the top of your screen. Hughes in the mix to the right of Massel. Oh, that might have been a false start. No flags. They get back what they lost in the penalty, as that's a quick screen completion to Simon Kodowski, but I think Quinlan Hughes left the line of scrimmage early.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
Refs did not catch it. So this will be 3rd and 10.
Let's go defense!
Stop here would be huge for this defense. We're going to see what the Dukes have dialed up. Kodowski, one-on-one, bottom of your screen. Look for that target. They send Hughes in motion. Massel dropping back to throw. Under pressure, has to escape. Jumps, cut, complete. Dukes pick up the first down.
Pass is complete to number
That's
5,
Hayden Alexander. His first reception of the day comes at a big time, moving the chains. Massel had to jump on that throw.
Gain of 14
Costly there for Glenbard West. And you saw that jump there for Massel, making sure he was able to see over his line. That was a good secure catch there.
Good job by Alexander coming down, just diving for it, able to secure the reception. 1st and 10. Trips to the left, bad snap. Massel's going to fall on it.
Fumble covered
And they're
up by
going to
the
lose
quarterback, number
7
1,
yards, it
Massel.
looks like.
Yeah, that one definitely a little high there.
Ball's marked the 36.
Massel a bit frustrated after that one, as you can imagine.
2nd down and 20.
Really, just you pick up the 1st down and then that fresh set of downs, and that's the first play after converting on 3rd and 10.
It's now 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the 3rd. The Dukes are in great field position right now.
On the GBW 36, but it's a 2nd and 20 for them, so they ended up losing 10 yards off the bad snap. Massel's going to keep this one himself. Has a lane on the left side. Bruno Massel tries splitting the seam, but he gets brought down by a duo of GBW defenders, Mason Ellens and number 5, Val Jones. Team effort to bring him down.
What I did notice, Connor, was that there was another stop in the backfield between Duda and Massel. It looks like there was another small miscommunication. This one definitely minimized this time between who's carrying the ball there.
So he's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. It'll be interesting to see what type of play Coach Murphy sets up for the offense. Timeout is called by York, so they're going to talk it over. Minute 39 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 17-0 Dukes lead. Don't go anywhere. You're watching York Sports Network. Back from the timeout, big 3rd down here for the Dukes if they're hoping to keep this drive alive. Hunter Stepanek at the bottom of your screen now. Massel drops back to throw. With time, escapes the pocket, fires a dart. I think this one's incomplete. Yes, it is. It bounced on the ground before getting into the arms of Simon Kadaski.
It's intended for number 26, Duda. 4th down.
So that'll bring down 4th down here for the Dukes. We'll see if they go for something here, or maybe they just try and draw an offsides.
This isn't the first time they've gone for something on 4th and 11. They did this against Oak Park, and it paid off. This is a big-time gamble for the offense. Trips to the right of Massel. He's set to pass. Surveys downfield, gets tripped up, and is pushed down. Glenbard West holds, and the 4th down gamble backfires on the Dukes. And now this offense will take over with some solid field position at their own 27-yard line.
Can't blame Bruno Massel there. I mean, he's used to much more time in the pocket. Glenbard West was able to swallow him right up, though. And that was costly there going for it on 4th down.
Oriental still in at quarterback. 1:25 left in the 3rd quarter. They send Jamarcus Kelly in motion. Oriental takes it up the middle himself. and he'll pick up 5 yards. So a nice
whoa,
first down
wow.
play, and flags fly after. Wow.
It was originally a scuffle between Connors and number 19,
Unsportsmanlike
Dylan
conduct
Plamann.
against York.
But, wow, yeah.
I mean, that's just not something that you want to be giving them, especially now. You're trying to protect your lead for these final 13-ish minutes left of the game.
You got to be careful. They can easily chip in here.
Line.
Touchdown, if they can get a touchdown soon, that kind of changes the outlook of the game. And so you definitely are not at the point where you can afford to just give up free yards, especially a personal foul. Oriental at back. They bring in Valdez. Oriental set to throw. Airs it out deep. This one is going to be overthrown once again. Nice play design for the hitters. They tried a little bit of trickery bringing in Oliver Valdez. Pitches it to Oriental. And he went back to throw it deep. But it was just a bit overthrown once again.
Yeah, he just hasn't had as much time as he wants to in the pocket to throw that deep.
Oriental really struggling with his deep ball touch. So Oriental now back at quarterback. Twins on either side. Now men in motion. They're going to hand it off. Jamarcus Kelly with his carry is going to go about 4 yards before getting tripped up. So that'll bring up 3rd and medium.
22, Kelly, the ball carrier, stopped by number 19, Cole.
Clock winding down. 36 seconds and counting left to go in the third quarter.
Third down and 6.
3rd and 6. So they officially spot him on the 41-yard line. GBW gets a little bit bigger, taking out Platten and bringing in the big tight end, Dom Sini. "13 seconds left on the clock for this quarter. Man in motion. They're going to get a playoff. Oriental hands it off to Kelly, and he gets thrown down right away. Tyler Hayes right there stops the rush.
Great job by Hayes, able to recognize a hitter going right up the middle.
Great job stopping Jamarcus Kelly there, and that'll bring up 4th down. So 4th and 4 coming up for the hitters once the 4th quarter starts. 17-0 your score. You're watching York Sports Network. Start of the 4th quarter. 4th down and 4 coming up for the Glenbard West offense. Tayon Oriental sends Jamarcus Kelly in motion. Oriental keeps it himself. He gets thrown down, and it's a duo of Dukes. Owen Chale with the tackle. He was dragged down by Mikey Grazzini, and that's a big stop for this Dukes defense.
Yeah, Oriental getting pinned. Wasn't able to be tackled, but Duke came in for the assist there to finally bring him down.
Looked like Grazzini was going to get him down. Oriental almost slipped away, and then Chale just came barreling out there. Was able to bring him down. So now this Dukes offense will take over.
39-yard line, 1st down and 10, York.
And their own 39, 1st and 10. Well, it is a 3-possession lead for the Dukes. You're still hoping to get a nice, a long sustained drive. Kill as much clock as you can. On first down, it's Massel to keep it. Good block by Stepnick. Allows Massel to get a couple of yards.
Number 1, Massel with the keeper. Taken out of bounds by number 7, Peter Fanter.
Peter Fanter with the tackle.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Massel picked up 2 yards on the last run, so 2nd down and 8. Ran out of bounds, which stopped the clock, so I'm eventually going to want to try and eliminate going out. Massel can't get him to jump off sides, calls the audible. Massel drops back. Quick completion to Simon Kadowski. That'll be a pickup of about 3 yards. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Dukes.
Looks like the Dukes here might be trying to do a bit of clock management, if anything.
I think that's the goal from here on out. You're trusting that your defense will keep coming up with these stops, and all your offense has to do is just these quick passes and runs. Just run the ball, and if need be, make some quick passes. 3rd down and 6. Glenbard West needs a stop here. They send Quinlan Hughes in motion. And Massel with time. He's going to air this one out deep. He's got Quinlan Hughes, and it's going to be caught. Hughes spins around, and he's brought down by Mason Ellens. A huge bomb, completely flipping the field. It's going to put the Dukes on the 4-yard line.
Incredible catch by Hughes there. He was able to make it look almost effortless. That was absolutely incredible.
Complete to number 18, Hughes.
No one shifted over when Hughes went in motion, and then he ended up running a deep route. Massel recognizes it and just hits him. Spotted at the 7. So it'll be 1st and goal now for this offense. Jimmy Connors and Joe Reef come off from the sideline.
York's going to call a timeout here.
Timeout.
Play clock was winding down to 1 second, so they're going to talk it over. Dukes knocking on the door once again to score. 1st and goal when you get back. 17-0 lead. We welcome you back from the timeout. Coach Gelso forced to use his 2nd of the half. 1st and goal for this Dukes offense following the huge 55-yard pass to Quinlan Hughes from Bruno Massel. Now on 1st down, it's Jimmy Connors up the middle. He's going to pick up a couple yards.
Number 34, Connors with the ball, stopped by number 10, Drew.
As of now, there's no reason to pass it. Just want to keep it. Want to keep it on the ground.
5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Keep the clock running and hopefully come away with a touchdown in the end. Play clock at 6 seconds.
Notice Stepanek and Kadowski on the far side.
They give it to Connors, who cuts back over the middle, and he barrels his way into the end zone.
Number 34.
That's his 2nd touchdown of the day.
Connors.
Makes it 23-0 York.
The end zone.
Jimmy Connors' touchdown similar to his last one.
Play.
Looks like there is a Duke down, though.
No flag on the play. It's an injured player.
Looks like Connor's cramping up in the end zone. Nonetheless, he gets another touchdown. Dukes have a chance to make it 24-0. Really nice offensive comeback. They were able to establish the run early and pass and throw the ball when needed. And I think that's kind of where, when the offense is playing its best, that's kind of what you're going to get from a York Duke offense.
That was Connors that went down in the end zone. He seems to be okay now. It just looked like a slight cramp perhaps, so they'll still go check him out.
Brennan Kennedy's out there to kick the extra point. Low snap, good hold, good kick. And the Dukes make it 24-0 with 9 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Glenbard West feels their chances slipping away. Not too many opportunities left. Got to make the most of this one. We'll be back in just a minute. You are watching York Sports Network. Back following the Jimmy Connors touchdown, Jack O'Connor set to kick this away. Jamarcus Kelly and Kayon Oriental back deep, set to return for the Hilltoppers. Oriental with a chance to return this, fields it at the 5. Oriental up the middle, and he gets tripped up before he can break away and shift into that second gear.
Yeah, Oriental's been a big name here, Connor, for sure. Big name for the hitters, and also a two-sport athlete, plays basketball at Glenbard West too, and he is just as skilled on that front too.
Nine minutes and 50 seconds left of this game. Hilltoppers trying to stage a miracle comeback down 24 to keep their playoff hopes alive. Duke's looking to bounce back following a pretty crushing defeat against Downers Grove North. They're in position to do so. Oriental on first down. He's going to throw this one, and it'll bounce just short. But it's intended for Peter Fanter.
Second down.
Wise decision by Oriental to throw it. You know, it wasn't his best looking pass of the day, but it's better than getting hit by Joe Reeve, taking a sack. That'll lose you 5 yards and keep the clock running. By throwing it, you have a chance to get rid of it. Hopefully you go for the completion, and if it's incomplete, it stops the clock. And that's what happened, and they've only lost 6 seconds of game time. Oriental back to pass. Evades Owen Roberts, now steps up. Oriental with room to run, and he's going to get a big pickup. Ball is loose.
Oriental on the keeper, stopped by number 21, Drew Richardson.
They fall right back on top of it. Drew Richardson with the tackle. Third down and 1.
Drew Richards has been a great name for the Dukes, Connor, this season. He's had a great, just a great presence in the secondary.
3rd and 1. Oriental under center. Hands this one off. It's Kelly. Kelly with the room to run. Picks up the first down and more.
Number 22.
Will be brought out at the 44-yard line.
Number 32, gone. First down, Glenbard West. Falls in the
So a big pickup for Jamarcus Kelly, his longest run of the day. 10-yard pickup. Kelly in motion. They fake the handoff to him, then go up the middle of Owens. Owens with a lane to go, and he breaks a tackle. Breaks another one, and he'll finally be brought down at the 35-yard line. Really nice run there for the hitters.
Yeah, definitely a great run, and you know, throwing option has not been an option, and to get a run that big is very, very impressive.
No huddle for the hitters. Oh, Martiri gets through immediately. Oriental under some pressure. He escapes, gonna get positive yards before being knocked out of bounds by Drew Richardson. Now Glenbard West stringing something together. So Oriental picks up a first down. Was almost immediately sacked by Angelo Martiri. Joseph Reef broke through right after. Oriental using his legs to get away. Now he pitches this one on first down to Jamarcus Kelly.
Seems to be something going on in the backfield.
Kelly not going very far, and they finally blow the play dead. Eddie Sika and Jack Davis kind of got into it.
By number 2, Martire and friends.
Martiri credited with the tackle on the last play.
Ball is marked the 18-yard line.
Sika credited with the unofficial tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So bring up 2nd and 6 for this hitter's offense. Oriental still under center. He's got 2 backs. It's Vlach as well as Kelly. He gives it to Vlach, breaks a tackle, bouncing out to the right. Now tries cutting back up the middle. He picks up a first down, short of the touchdown. So this will bring up 1st and goal for the Dukes.
Connor, while it's sort of unlikely that Glenbard West will be able to come back and tie or win this game, they're still trying to at least get points on the board here and perhaps lead themselves to a tie or a comeback. There's still time. You got 7 minutes, 11 seconds. And there seems to be an injured Duke on the field. It looks to be Jimmy Connors.
So we'll step away while they check on Connors. Glenbard West knocking on the door, hoping to score their first touchdown. They've got 1st and goal when we come back. Back from the injury timeout. Once again, like you said, Luca, Jimmy Connors, that right hamstring cramping up once again, so he's going to get looked at. Duke's looking to make a stand at the goal. And this is a 1st and goal run that's going to go about 2 yards, 2-3 yards, get him to the 5-yard line. They go back to Vlach.
33, Vlach with the ball, stopped by number 78, Joe Wright.
Joe Reef on the tackle that last play. So second and goal, ball at the 5-yard line. Oriental under center. They send Kelly in motion. This will be a handoff to Kelly, who dives for the end zone, and is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown for the hitters. They find themselves on the board, and they cut into this Dukes lead. Now trailing by 18. If the extra point is good, they'll be trailing by 17.
Yeah, Connor, that was a great run right there. I mean, he was able to go right outside and evade the pressure from the Dukes, and that is a great way to put yourself on the board here. Now with an extra point.
Really did it all on the ground. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Got nothing to lose. Might as well go for it. Well, you know, Luca, it's 24-6, but not according to that scoreboard over there. It says it's 24-4. I wonder if there's ever been a football game where one team scores 4 points.
That's 2 safeties.
Yeah.
That'd be difficult.
Probably way back in like the early 1900s. And it's going to be a delay of game on the Hilltoppers.
Delay of game against Glenbard West.
We'll see if they still try and go for 2 points here.
Do you think that going for 2 points is even the right answer here? I mean, I understand you're trying to get on the board quick, but
2 points. If you go for 2 points every time and you convert, you tie in 3 possessions. That's why Coach Hetlett and the Hitters offense probably have in their heads. So these 2-point conversions are just as important as scoring a touchdown.
They got 12 guys!
Oriental, back to pass, fires, tipped up by Riggs Cole. So he breaks up the pass intended for Jamarcus Kelly.
18 to play in quarter number 4. The score York 24, Glenbard West 6.
It was just pointed out that on that play there, Glenbard West had 12 men on the field. And Coach Gelso, it seemed, noticed it too.
Nonetheless, it resulted in a pass breakup from Riggs Cole. So now they'll have to kick it off. 24-6 your score. 6 minutes, 18 seconds left to go. Duke's trying to extend this for as long as they can, kill as much clock, and walk away in rivalry week with a victory. Hitters trying to make one final stand. We'll be back in just a minute.
Early in the second, Illinois 10.
We welcome you back. Likely an onside kick attempt here for the Hitters. Need to try and get it back. This one's going to be right at the Dukes. So York's going to take over at the 47-yard line. Booted right at Chale.
Section number 26, Henry Duda. First down, Dukes at the 48-yard line.
So Bruno Massel in the offense. They will take over at the 48 at their own 48-yard line.
Now we'll see what exactly the Duke's strategy is here.
Likely just run the ball. Run the ball, quick passes. We'll see what they do. On first down, they give it to Henry Duda, who will slide at about the line of scrimmage. Almost looked like he might have slipped.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11.
Connor, one thing you may notice about this field, and people watching at home, I don't know if you can completely notice it on your screen, but looking vertically at the field, the climax is in the center, and it slides down either way. So whether you want to call that an advantage or disadvantage, it is definitely different.
Really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a football field that's on a slope. Almost like a little hump. And they hand it off on second down for a gain of 3 yards. That was Adam Yu on the carry. So they bring in the backup quarterback and place him in the backfield. Came in for one play, and now he goes back to the sideline.
Down and 8 at midfield.
So 3rd and 8. I mean, this has the potential to be 4-down territory if you're trying to put the game away. That being said, I think if you don't get if you don't get a couple of yards on this play, I think you just send Brendan Kennedy out there, pin him deep inside their 5-yard line. Massel's going to throw, fires this one complete, but out of bounds and short of the first down is Hayden Alexander. Now this decision time for Mike Murphy in the offense. You could keep him out.
Balls at the 46-yard line, 4th down and 4.
We'll see what they do. It looks like they're going to stay, at least for now. It's 4th down and 4. You could pick up a first down by drawing them off sides. Due to the running back, Kadaski at the bottom of your screen and trips left of Massel. Trying to get a jump. Can't do it. Now we'll see what happens. I'm going to call an audible. You got 5 seconds, though. They might be fine with taking a delay of game. They get the play off. Massel rolls out to his left. Sees a lane. Can he get there? No, he can't. So the Dukes will turn it over on downs. Extracurricular activities going on the Duke sideline. but this hitters offense will come back on the field.
What exactly do you mean by extracurriculars, Connor?
Little scuffle.
Ah, I see.
MMA club going on.
Yeah.
We're going to look at an injured hitter down on the sideline, and we'll step away. 4:39 left in the game, 24-6 lead. Dukes are up. We welcome you back following the injury timeout. That's Jaden Daniel, junior defensive end for the hitters team. Now the offense will take over. 1st and 10, trailing by 18. 4 minutes, 39 seconds left to go. First down, Oriental. Flushed out the pocket to his left. Needs to get a throw off. Gone chasing him down, and Gone will push him out of bounds for a loss.
Run out of bounds by number 32.
I think Gaughan's been having a solid game, Connor. He's definitely been able to not just chase opponents out of bounds and chase them down, but get great solo tackles too. He's been a crucial part on this defense.
Yeah, really all year long he's made a big impact. And it's just really important to have someone like him in your linebacking core, especially when Jimmy Connors doesn't play as many defensive snaps as he did last year, because he's seen an increasing, or not an increase in carries, but a couple more than he did last year when the Dukes had no one. Here's Oriental bouncing out, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down. The chains will move as he does. Mikey Grazzini credited with the tackle.
Ball's marked the 41-yard line. 13-yard gain.
So 13-yard rushing play for Oriental. Four minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this game. You got Jamarcus Kelly at the bottom of your screen. No, he comes out actually. Flags fly. It's going to be too many men on the field. Owen Roberts comes out. Angelo Martiri comes in from the sideline. So they take back the flag. So they wave it off. Should have been a too many men on the field. You saw Kelly come out of the huddle really late, go to the sideline. I actually thought he was lining up at receiver. Now Oriental back to throw. Oriental airs this one out deep. And he's got a man, and it's shot. Pass is complete to number 14, Jack Davis. What a catch. Diving out and making the grab, and the ball will be spotted at the 2-yard line.
That was an incredible catch right there, Connor. Laid himself out just short of the end zone.
And now Oriental starting to find the deep ball. That one was placed really well. Wasn't going to be easy, kind of in double coverage. And now here, 1st and goal, Oriental takes the handoff from the new quarterback Valdez, and he's in. Yes, he is. It's a touchdown. 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns for this hitters team, and they're not dead yet. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the game. 24-12.
You can imagine the frustration of Coach Gelso right now, knowing that if that flag had not been called back, this would have been a different story here. We would not have just seen this. Maybe we would have, but would have been less likely.
So they'll go for 2. Oriental back in at quarterback. He's going to keep it himself. Oriental up the middle. This one's going to be close. He gets a little extra push from his offensive line, and the 2-point conversion is good.
This is a big fourth-quarter comeback. It's looking similar to another West Suburban game that went down the other night. The Lyons Township Lions defeating Downers North Trojans in a late fourth-quarter comeback. And that is exactly what we're seeing right here.
Dukes host Lyons Township next week at Clarence D. East Field. That will be the game of the week. Featured on the CW. Will also be live on YouTube once again.
Here on York Sports Network, of course.
Like always. The special teams comes out. Obviously going to try for an onside kick again.
We'll make that recommendation.
And just a
And if I'm the Dukes here, I'm trying to expand on this lead even more at this point, not just go for the runs.
I mean, I agree with you to an extent, but I don't think they should come out the gate throwing the football. I really think they should only do that if it's 3rd and long and you will need the first down. They go onside kick, and it'll be caught. Once again, right to Owen Shale.
Kick is covered by number 36, Owen Shale. First down and 10, New York at midfield.
So now Bruno Massa on the offense. A bit more pressure to sustain a drive. They have Jimmy Connors back out there at running back. Duda comes off late. Bit of a miscommunication. He asks Connors to run the ball. Glenbard West still has all 3 timeouts. And on first down, Jimmy Connors will get dragged down after picking up 2 yards.
Timeout Glenbard West. That's their first timeout.
Coach Hetlett will use his first timeout. First of 3. The clock stops at 3 minutes, 24 seconds. So we'll step away while they talk things over. We welcome you back from the timeout. 2nd down and 8 for the Dukes. Glenbard West trying to get the ball back as soon as they can, as fast as they possibly can. Connors the back. They fake the handoff to a Massel rolling out under pressure, and he's going to slide. It's going to be a late hit and a flag.
Quarterback.
He slides down and gets hit by a hitter defender. That's just a crucial mistake late in the game. They're talking it over. I mean, Massel was sliding down. He was clearly sliding down. Oh, they take it back! They take back the flag.
Flag was picked up. No gain on the play.
I don't believe it. They take back the flag. Clearly slides down. Wow.
That's unbelievable, Kyle. That is unbelievable.
My goodness. Glenbard West calls their 2nd timeout.
Coach Gelso really wants an explanation here.
I don't understand what they saw that we did not see from up here. Because to me, it looks like Massel slides down at about the 48, 49 yard line. He begins his slide at the 50, and someone comes in and tries to jump on top of him.
What evidence is there to have that recalled? Just stick with it. Just stick with the call.
Unless they're saying he didn't make contact, but that's just not what I saw. So this is going to bring up 3rd and 8. It's 3rd down. He's got to flip the change the number on the counter. So 3rd down. Now they're talking it over again.
Could it be the same play that they're discussing or something else?
You know, now I'm very confused now. Oh, discussion on what down it was. Confirming that it was 3rd down.
Maybe not.
Oh, now they're calling him back. So
for 4th opinion.
I don't understand what the reason for the stop is. It's clearly 3rd down, if that's what they're talking about at least. So they've confirmed it is indeed 3rd down. So 3 minutes, 11 seconds left to go. If the Dukes can pick up a 1st down right here, this should but all end the game. They'll hand it off to Connors. Up the middle, still fighting. This is going to be close.
Number 34. Connors,
this will come down to the spot. Where will they place him?
Timeout Glenbard West.
Glenbard West calls a timeout. So they're going to spot him just short of the 1st down.
Ball's marked at the 42-yard line.
Just short of the 1st down. So we'll see what happens. It's going to bring up a 4th and 2. It's going to be very interesting to see how they approach this. Luca, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm then, I feel like running up the middle has been pretty successful thus far. I mean, there have been bumps too, but I feel like getting the 1st down right here would be even better to seal the game off for the Dukes. So I'm going to try and go for it, and it looks like that's what they're going to try and do right here.
Definitely bringing the offense back on the field. You know, I'm still questioning if they're going to run a play or if they're just going to try and draw them offside. Something they have done multiple times this game. I mean, they were falling for Massel, especially early in the game, but I think now this hitter's defense might have gotten on to his cadence a little bit better.
They do have 1 timeout remaining.
So we'll see what they do here. So it was a hard count. Now they call the play. Massel calls the audible. They're stacking the box. They give it to Connors up the middle. Connors fights through the contact, and he's going to pick up the 1st down.
That is huge for the Dukes right there.
Number 32.
With just less than 3 minutes left.
Balls at the 38-yard line.
Definitely helps plead their case that this game is over.
On top of that, there were no timeouts for Glenbard West. So the Dukes can likely just run this one out. Henry Duda comes back in at running back. Jimmy Connors able to go back to the sideline. Massel hands it off to Duda on 1st down. He'll pick up 5 yards before being brought down.
26, Duda, the ball carrier.
Credit Joey Griffin with the tackle.
How about this running game once again, Connor? Another very, very successful week for them. Jimmy Connors with 2 touchdowns.
Great bounce back for the rushing game, especially after, you know, they really didn't rush that great last week, and now it was kind of the question, you know, they're in the heart of their schedule. How are they going to come back? And this week I think they showed that they're still a team that can run the ball with authority, even when their quarterback, when their dual threat quarterback is not at 100%. Duda bounces out to the right, now tries cutting back up the middle, stays in bounds, which is the most important thing.
To add on to what you're saying, too, I do feel like that's what one of the main subjects of this game was, bouncing back. Yeah, you're going into a heavily, you know, contested game, obviously. This is such a rivalry. However, I mean, to do it against your rival, bounce back like this after being destroyed by the Trojans, that's a great way to do it. We've seen bounce backs on all fronts.
It really is, and now you know you've got a really tough matchup coming up next on Friday against Lyons Township, a team that's really been playing well recently. Do it up the middle, not going to go anywhere. Just going to bring up 4th down.
Stopped at the 30-yard
Now
line.
inside a minute, 50 seconds left here and
4th
counting.
down and 2.
And it's really just great way to set yourself up for what is the second toughest game on your schedule
Do we actually have a timeout? No!
in Lyons Township. "26 seconds and counting. Clock winding down. Play clock at 4 seconds. And Dukes will take the timeout.
York, their 3rd and final timeout.
The 3rd and final timeout. 10-point lead with 15 seconds, and the Dukes have all but secured victory. Luca, any final thoughts so far?
Yeah, this has definitely been very redeeming for the Dukes. It's great to see. You know, we were definitely concerned about Massel coming back with his shoulder injury last week against Downers Grove North, and you know the Dukes just did not look the same, and with great reason. I mean, this was the Downers Grove North 3rd-ranked team, probably not the 3rd-ranked team anymore after their loss to Lyons Township last night, is an unstoppable force.
Not the 3rd-ranked team, but still a top 10 team in the state. I mean, this is a really good team, and kind of the caveat, not to diminish Lyons Township's achievement, but Owen Lansu, the starting quarterback for Downers Grove North, did get injured. So it kind of helped them in a way, but nonetheless, this is a team that's playing extremely well, and they travel to Elmhurst hoping to defeat the Dukes. As Connors on 4th down is going to break away, wisely slides down before the end zone, and that's going to put it away.
Connors with the ball.
I mean, no one was in the secondary to
First
stop
down
Connors
and
there
goal.
at all. There was just no presence there, and if he's able to get through that first line and you have nothing else there, I mean, that would have easily been a touchdown, but of course he will go down there to stop the clock, and with
Final
that,
score, York 24,
Dukes
Glenbard West 14.
once again have defeated Glenbard West hitters. Obviously last year they did not, but they have, in the last 4 years, they have won 3 of the 4.
The comeback, the rivalry, the bragging rights return back to Elmhurst. The Dukes move to 6-1. They host Lyons Township next week, and they defeat the hitters in a final score of 24-14. From our entire crew, alongside me has been Luca DeSanto. I've been Connor Choi. We thank you so much for tuning in, and go Dukes.